Lawmakers in Arizona just passed legislation that would ban women for signing up for private health insurance through the federal insurance exchange if that insurance provides coverage for abortions. Now, very, very interesting thing, those insurers usually don't cover abortions unless it's a case of rape or incest. But nonetheless, Republicans wanted to pass this bill anyway because they're obsessed with restricting the reproductive rights of women. The fiercely debated bill also requires doctors to tell women they could possibly reverse the effects of a drug-induced abortion, a claim that critics called junk science. So let me elaborate on that a little more. They're implying that, if you're going to take the pills, there are 2 pills, in order to have a medically induced abortion, well, if you've taken the first pill and you've changed your mind, you can take a high dose of progesterone, which is a female hormone, and that will stop the abortion process. Except that is not a scientifically proven method or even a scientifically tested method. And so in order for a doctor to share that information for a woman, he or she is just going to give her false information.
How many stories have we done where conservatives push information that isn't remotely true? Now, how many stories out there, and look, we try to be as unbiased as we can, and from time to time we'll do a story, hey, look, liberals are wrong about this, or progressives got the facts wrong here. Number one, if the progressives get the facts wrong, they confess to it and usually profusely apologize, right? Mm-hmm. Conservatives do it systematically, in story after story.
They do it intentionally.
It's not a mistake. It's done on purpose. And so if you're on the side of the guys who constantly are making up stuff, are you sure you're on the right side? Okay, now also in this case, we hate big government.
No, not only do they hate big government, they hated the Affordable Care Act because it got in the way of you and your doctor.
That's right.
And in this case, they are getting in the way of a woman and her doctor. They're getting in the way of a woman and her insurance. Okay, and so they're saying, look, these women get government subsidies in order to sign up through the federal exchange, and so as a result, we shouldn't allow them to get abortions. But now you're getting involved in medical procedures. You're telling them what they can and can't do, which medical procedures should be covered. It's ironic because it's the one case where Republicans actually want to do something to stop or regulate a private market.
Oh, that's super interesting. So it turns out, in reality, they're against the private market operating as it was operating. They're interfering with the private market, okay? And selling whatever they would like to sell. It's big government saying you cannot sell that. We're going to regulate it. And they get in between you and your doctor to regulate your body. Gigantic government all around. I mean, they're legislating from inside your uterus. That's how big their government is.